Often, the journey through spiritual awakening is marked by the absence of relationships. This can feel isolating and confusing, but it's important to recognize that this phase serves a profound purpose. We may wonder why we find ourselves alone, even as we yearn for connection. The answer lies in the deep transformation that spiritual awakening brings. When we begin to awaken spiritually, our inner world undergoes significant changes. Our values, priorities, and perspectives shift. We start to see life through a different lens, and this can create a disconnect with those around us. The relationships that once fit comfortably into our lives may no longer resonate with our new understanding. This is a natural part of the process, as spiritual awakening calls us to align more closely with our true selves. During this time, the universe often orchestrates a period of solitude. This is not a punishment, but rather an opportunity. In the quiet of our own company, we are given the space to explore our inner landscape. We are invited to examine our beliefs, heal our wounds, and discover our true essence. This phase is crucial because it allows us to understand who we are at our core beyond the roles and identities we have adopted. One of the key reasons we may not have a relationship during this time is that we are being guided to cultivate self-love and self-reliance. In the absence of a partner, we are encouraged to turn inward and find the love and support we seek within ourselves. This is a powerful lesson as it teaches us that our worth and happiness are not dependent on another person. We learn to fill our own cup, to nurture and care for ourselves in ways that we may have previously sought from others. This period of solitude also offers us the chance to release old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us. Many of us carry unconscious programming from our past that influences our relationships. These patterns may include fear of abandonment, lack of self-worth, or the need for external validation. As we awaken spiritually, these old wounds come to the surface to be healed. In the quiet of solitude, we have the space to address and release these patterns, paving the way for healthier, more authentic connections in the future. It's important to recognize that this phase is temporary. The universe is creating space for us to grow and evolve. As we become more aligned with our true selves, we will naturally attract relationships that resonate with our higher vibration. These connections will be more meaningful and fulfilling because they are based on genuine understanding and shared spiritual values.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
During this time, it's essential to practice self-compassion. Understand that this phase is a necessary part of your spiritual journey. Be kind to yourself and acknowledge the progress you are making. Celebrate the small victories and be patient with the process. Remember that spiritual awakening is not a destination but a continuous journey of growth and self-discovery. As we navigate this phase, we may also notice changes in our perception of relationships. We start to value quality over quantity, seeking deeper, more meaningful connections rather than superficial ones. We become more discerning about the people we allow into our lives, ensuring that they align with our values and support our growth. In conclusion, the absence of relationships during spiritual awakening is a sign of deep transformation. It's a period of self-discovery, growth, and alignment with your true self. Embrace this solitude as a gift from the universe, providing you with the space to evolve and prepare for more meaningful connections in the future. Trust the process and know that you are never truly alone. The universe is always guiding and supporting you on your journey. Transforming loneliness into solitude. As we continue to unravel the reasons why spiritual awakening might leave us without a relationship, we must shift our perspective from loneliness to solitude. This distinction is crucial for understanding the deeper purpose of this phase. Loneliness often carries a sense of emptiness and longing, whereas solitude is about embracing the richness of being alone. This transformation in perspective can profoundly change our experience. During spiritual awakening, we are called to become comfortable with our own company. Society often teaches us to seek fulfillment outside ourselves, leading to a dependency on external relationships for our happiness. However, spiritual growth invites us to turn inward. It is in solitude that we can truly connect with our inner selves, free from the distractions and influences of others. This phase is a powerful opportunity to deepen our self-awareness. In the quiet moments, we can reflect on our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. We can observe patterns that have shaped our lives and begin to understand their origins. This self-exploration is essential for personal growth. It allows us to identify and release limiting beliefs, heal past traumas, and cultivate a more authentic sense of self. One practical approach to transforming loneliness into solitude is to develop a daily practice of mindfulness or meditation. These practices help us become more present and attuned to our inner world. They allow us to observe our thoughts without judgment and create a space of inner calm. Through mindfulness, we learn to appreciate the present moment and find peace within ourselves. Another important aspect of this phase is cultivating a sense of purpose. When we are deeply connected to our inner selves, we become more aware of our unique gifts and passions. This awareness can guide us towards activities and pursuits that bring us joy and fulfillment. Engaging in creative expression, pursuing hobbies, or dedicating time to personal goals can provide a sense of purpose and direction. These activities not only enrich our lives, but also help us build a strong foundation of self-reliance. As we deepen our self-awareness and cultivate a sense of purpose, we begin to notice a shift in our energy. We become more aligned with our true selves and radiate an inner confidence and peace. This shift in energy naturally attracts people who resonate with our authentic vibration. These new connections are more likely to be supportive and fulfilling because they are based on mutual understanding and respect. It's also important to recognize that solitude is a time for healing. Many of us carry emotional wounds from past relationships that need to be addressed. In the absence of a partner, we have the space to process and heal these wounds. This healing is essential for creating healthy relationships in the future. By healing our past, we free ourselves from the baggage that can sabotage new connections. During this phase, we may also experience moments of profound insight and clarity. Solitude allows us to tune into our intuition and inner wisdom. This heightened sense of awareness can guide us in making decisions that are aligned with our highest good. It can also provide us with a deeper understanding of our life's purpose and the lessons we are here to learn. Remember, this phase of solitude is not about isolation, but rather about cultivating a deep, loving relationship with yourself. It's about finding fulfillment within and recognizing that you are whole and complete as you are. This inner wholeness is the foundation for creating healthy, balanced relationships in the future. As you embrace solitude, trust that you are being guided by a higher wisdom. The universe is preparing you for deeper, more meaningful connections. By transforming loneliness into solitude, you create a space of inner peace and self-awareness that will attract the right people into your life at the right time. Building a foundation of self-love. Moving forward, we delve into the essential aspect of building a foundation of self-love during the spiritual awakening process. This phase of solitude is not merely a time to reflect, but an opportunity to cultivate a deep, unwavering love for oneself. Self-love is the cornerstone of all healthy relationships, and it begins with understanding and accepting ourselves fully. Self-love requires us to embrace all aspects of who we are, the strengths, the flaws, the past mistakes, and the future aspirations. It's about recognizing our inherent worth and treating ourselves with the same kindness and compassion we would offer a dear friend. During spiritual awakening, we are stripped of external validations, forcing us to look within for affirmation and love. This can be challenging, but it is a crucial step in our growth. To cultivate self-love, we must first practice self-acceptance. This means letting go of the need to be perfect and acknowledging that we are enough just as we are. It involves forgiving ourselves for past mistakes and understanding that they are part of our journey. By accepting ourselves fully, we can begin to nurture a genuine sense of self-worth. Another practical step in building self-love is to set healthy boundaries. Often we find ourselves in relationships that drain our energy or compromise our values. Solitude gives us the clarity to recognize these patterns and the courage to change them. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. It communicates to ourselves and others that we value our well-being and are committed to maintaining it. Self-care is another vital component of self-love. This goes beyond occasional pampering and involves making consistent choices that support our physical, emotional, and spiritual health. Self-care can take many forms, such as eating nourishing foods, getting adequate rest, engaging in physical activity, and pursuing activities that bring joy and fulfillment. By prioritizing self-care, we send a powerful message to ourselves that we are worthy of love and attention. As we build a foundation of self-love, we also learn to listen to our inner voice. Our intuition is a powerful guide, but it often gets drowned out by the noise of external influences. Solitude provides the space to tune into this inner wisdom. By trusting and following our intuition, we align ourselves with our true path and make decisions that honor our highest good. A profound aspect of self-love is learning to be our own best friend. This means being there for ourselves in times of need, offering support and encouragement, and celebrating our achievements. It's about cultivating a positive inner dialogue and replacing self-criticism with self-compassion. When we become our own best friend, we create an inner sanctuary of love and support that remains constant regardless of external circumstances. During this phase, it's also helpful to engage in practices that reinforce self-love. Affirmations, journaling, and visualization can be powerful tools. Affirmations are positive statements that we repeat to ourselves, helping to reprogram our subconscious mind with loving beliefs. Journaling provides an outlet for expressing our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to process and release them. Visualization involves imagining ourselves living a life filled with love, joy, and fulfillment, which helps to manifest these qualities in our reality. It's important to remember that building self-love is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous practice that evolves over time. There will be moments of doubt and setback, but each step forward is progress. Be patient and gentle with yourself as you navigate this process. As we cultivate self-love, we lay the groundwork for healthier, more fulfilling relationships. When we love ourselves, we attract people who reflect that love back to us. We are no longer seeking validation from others because we have found it within ourselves. This inner transformation shifts our entire experience of relationships, allowing us to connect with others from a place of wholeness and authenticity, attracting true connections through inner alignment. In the final part of our exploration, we turn our focus to how the inner work of spiritual awakening and self-love naturally leads to attracting true, meaningful connections. This phase is about understanding the energetic principles that govern our relationships and aligning ourselves with the vibration of love and authenticity. When we undergo a spiritual awakening, our energetic frequency changes. We begin to vibrate at a higher level, which affects the people and experiences we attract into our lives. This is why old relationships may fall away. They no longer resonate with our new frequency. Instead of viewing this as a loss, recognize it as a clearing of space for connections that are more aligned with your true self. One key principle to understand is that like attracts like. The energy we emit through our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs acts as a magnet, drawing similar energies into our lives. If we are filled with self-doubt and fear, we will attract relationships that reflect those feelings. Conversely, if we cultivate self-love and inner peace, we will attract relationships that mirror those positive qualities. To attract true connections, it is essential to live authentically. This means being true to who you are, expressing your genuine thoughts and feelings, and pursuing what truly lights you up. Authenticity is magnetic. When you show up as your true self, you invite others to do the same. This creates a foundation for deep, meaningful connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Another practical advice is to set clear intentions. Be specific about the kind of relationships you wish to attract. Write down the qualities you value in a partner or friend and the type of connection you desire. Setting intentions helps to clarify your desires and align your energy with them. It also signals to the universe what you are ready to receive. As you align with your true self, it's important to remain open and receptive. Trust that the universe has a divine timing and plan for your life. Sometimes, the connections we seek may not appear immediately. Patience and faith are essential during this phase. Know that the right relationships will come into your life when you are truly ready to receive them. Practicing gratitude is another powerful way to attract true connections. Focus on the positive aspects of your current relationships and the qualities you appreciate in yourself. Gratitude shifts your energy to a state of abundance and attracts more of what you are thankful for. By appreciating what you have, you create a vibrational match for more blessings to enter your life. It's also beneficial to engage in communities and activities that reflect your interests and values. Whether it's joining a spiritual group, participating in a hobby you love, or volunteering for a cause you are passionate about, these activities provide opportunities to meet like-minded individuals. Shared interests create a natural bond and provide a fertile ground for relationships to grow. As you attract new connections, it's important to maintain the practices of self-love and inner alignment. Continue to nurture your relationship with yourself and prioritize your well-being. Healthy relationships are built on a foundation of mutual respect and self-sufficiency. When both individuals are whole and complete within themselves, they can come together to create a balanced and harmonious connection. Finally, embrace vulnerability. True connections are formed when we allow ourselves to be seen fully, with all our imperfections and strengths. Vulnerability fosters intimacy and trust. It shows others that we are willing to be open and authentic, inviting them to do the same. By embracing vulnerability, we create deeper and more meaningful relationships. In conclusion, the journey of spiritual awakening and self-love transforms our experience of relationships. By aligning with our true selves and cultivating a vibration of love and authenticity, we naturally attract connections that reflect these qualities. Trust in the process, remain patient, and know that the universe is guiding you towards the relationships that are meant for your highest good. Embrace each connection as a reflection of your inner growth and continue to live from a place of love and authenticity. Thank you for being on this journey with me. May your path be filled with true, meaningful connections and endless love.